I'm Quentin Rampage Jackson, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and you're watching Press Pass TV.
Hey, I'm Andrea Fasano, and thanks for joining us on Press Pass TV. Matt The Terror Serra is one of the top ultimate fighters in the world. And while Matt spends most of his time taking care of business inside the cage, he's looking to bring the cage to New York, a state that has banned mixed martial arts fighting. We hung out with Matt at the 40/40 Club in New York City as he continues the fight to get ultimate fighting legalized in his hometown.
I don't think this one's gonna be a jab, I'm letting you know right now. Or maybe I was wrong, huh? Reel you right in, that's what I do. I'm having a good time here, man. I'm at the 40/40 Club, hanging out with my Australian buddy, George. George, say hello to the fans out there.
How you doing, guys?
See that? And you think my accent's fucked, right? You make fun of me. That guy. Ladies love that. They turn the TV off. I'm mute when I'm on. We're going to meet some fans and supporters of the UFC. It's going to be on all the screens in this place. We're going to have a good time.
Matt is at the 40/40 Club in New York City promoting the UFC and mixed martial arts. Many of these fans can't see a fight live because the sport is banned in New York State, something Matt and the UFC are trying to change.
It's a contact sport, MMA. So whenever there's blood or this guy's getting on the floor taking an elbow, people are going to cringe.
And that's why lawmakers say they've banned the sport. They say the sport isn't safe for fighters because there weren't many rules during the fights. They're also worried that the sport promotes violence to children. But Matt says things are different now.
And it's night and day. I mean, when the sport first came out, they were happy that it was a freak show. That's how they were advertising it, you know what I mean? No rules and no holds barred, headbutting, no gloves, kicking an opponent down. So it's a totally different game now. It's not a freak show. It's not a spectacle. It's a sport now. It's the sport of fighting, you know? It's a contact sport. It can be brutal, but it also could be like quite beautiful, if you ask me.
If mixed martial arts gets recognized by New York State, fans will get a chance to see a sport live that Matt says is like no other.
Madison Square Garden's got so much fighting history there. Nassau Coliseum is literally like 3 miles from my East Meadow, my first academy I opened up, and where I grew up. So, man, it'd be awesome to fight anywhere in New York, you know? Did you ever have 22,000 Canadians boo you? Right there is enough reason for me to fight in my own state here. Booyah! You're hoping for a scratch, aren't you? Look at you. Oh, boo! But I love to fight, bro. And it's just like, you're paying me to fight? By the time I'm in the cage and they lock the door, I mean, all the work is done, man. I've been through hell and back. It's 15 minutes of my life. That's all it is, man. It just stays with you, man. The wins and the losses. There's no other feeling like just testing yourself with another, you know, professional fighter. You know what I mean? A guy who's been training specifically to take you out, and you're training specifically to take him out, you know? And you're not only testing your toughness, you're testing your skill. You're trying to see what you've been working in sparring, what you've been working in jiu-jitsu. You're trying to just, you know, show your skill, your toughness, your heart. And, you know, in that 15 minutes, man, I mean, it really just defines you.
In addition to being one of the top ultimate fighters, Matt teaches Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at his schools on Long Island.
After my first 2 fights in the UFC for Shoney and Yves Edwards, I used that cash to open up my first Jiu-Jitsu school, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Serra Jiu-Jitsu, in East Meadow, Long Island, my hometown. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu relies more on technique and timing than size and strength, so it's good for short guys like me, you know?
A bill to legalize mixed martial arts in New York stalled in the state assembly in June, but Matt and the UFC are not giving up on the fight. Jack Cognetta, Press Pass TV.
I hope you enjoyed that story. For more behind-the-scenes action, make sure you check out our website, presspass.tv, or our YouTube page at youtube.com/presspass. Also, don't forget to check out our live and podcast radio shows at presspassradio.com and keep that feedback coming in to mail@presspasstv.com. For everyone here at Press Pass TV, I'm Andrea Fasano. Stay tuned.